let's discuss about Fousey and his transformation and his weight gain and stuff like that. So FouseyTube has been through a lot of body transformations, right? And that's because he suffers from mental illness, okay? Depression, or whatever the case might be, he deals with this on a day-to-day basis. Everyone has their moments in life, and Fousey just has a little bit more than others. So with that being said, he goes through dark times more than others. But of course, others out there probably experience more and or less, or whatever the case might be, right? But what I'm trying to say is that he really suffers from his mental illness. As a consequence, he ends up becoming unhealthy and overweight and or obese, right? Because his mental illness is consuming him. He is always depressed when he's in this phase, and he thinks that life is bringing him down, right? He doesn't see any satisfaction. He's not receiving any satisfaction. He don't see any he don't see anything to drive himself towards anything, right? Because life is bringing him down. His mental condition is bringing him down. So he ends up just moping around and dragging his body everywhere he goes. And that's not a good thing, because when people do this, they don't realize what they are doing to themselves or to others, and they are blinded from this, and as a result, or as a consequence, they end up digging themselves in a deeper hole, and it's going to be much harder to come out of that hole, right? So prior to him becoming unhealthy and fat again, or entering depression again, he was ripped and shredded, as we can see in his videos, right? He was hella ripped. I'm talking about hella ripped. He posted this video of him getting hit with like a baton on his abs that received tons of views. I'm talking about like millions perhaps, and he motivated a lot of people during that time. That was his last phase. He was uplifted. He was euphoric about life. He was vibrant about life and about himself before this phase, right? So fast forward nowadays until today, he has entered depression again. Now everyone has different times when they enter depression and when they come out of depression, right? Some people are able to handle it and cope with it on a day-to-day basis and still stay shredded. However, that is not the case with Fousey. Since his mental condition is there, it's going to consume him, and he knows that, but he allows it to bring him down, because you will take one step back but two steps forward. I think that's how he sees himself. That's how he sees his life, right? Because in order to progress, you have to be brought down. You learn things from this experience. You learn things from this depression. You learn things from this phase. And when you eventually come to realization, right, during this phase, then he will start uplifting himself again, start progressing in life, start progressing with his mental condition and everything from that aspect, right? And this right now, this phase that he's in is a little hiccup, or should I say a little bit big of a hiccup, but it's okay, because he's going to understand that it is affecting him and his life and his business. And we all have seen this plenty of times, about 10 times already, or maybe like 5, 6, somewhere around there, right? But that's okay. Life is not all about being joyful all the time and fucking rainbows and lollipops and butterflies. People experience depression. A lot of people just don't speak upon it because they think it's a bad thing. They think it's a taboo thing, right? But it's a good thing to discuss about your mental illness. It's a good thing to discuss about your depression, your mental state, and whatever is going on within your life, because people can relate. People can learn from you. You can teach others. You can motivate others, and if we all stick together, we all can encourage each other and embrace each other to live life happily as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? So this right now is just a little road bump for Fousey. He will get back on track. He just has to exit this dark cave that he's in and find the light. Once he has found the light, he will continue striving for that light, continue to go to the top, and then perhaps it will repeat and recycle and stuff like that. But if you people are really wanting to fix your depression, you cannot be moping around. You have to encourage yourself, uplift yourself, and just embrace of what is happening at the moment. But day by day, you will have to challenge yourself and combat these negative things, and eventually you will become happy again. Let me know what you guys think about Fousey. Leave it down below in the comment section. Subscribe to stay tuned in, and I'll catch you in the next video.